Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to the stream. What's up? How's it going? How's it going? How are we doing? How are we feeling? What's up? What's up? It's Thursday morning, y'all. Thursday morning. Let's get you over here on these charts. Let's see who we got here in the chat. Who we got? Who we got? Harmonious, good morning to you. Horatio, I see you. Horatio said, what's up, fam? We up early. Johnny said, peace and love to all. What's up, King? Good morning to you. Hi, Marco. Welcome back. See you using that official logo. What's up, Sean? Grand rising to you. We got Forex Ninja and Terrence. Good morning. Blanca said, rise and shine, y'all. Rise and shine. We got action. What's up, Seven? We got Unexpected. Welcome back, Unexpected. Good morning to you. Appreciate you. What's up, Pero? Welcome back, Pero. Thanks for coming through again. Trovan, thank you. Lua, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming back again. Good morning. Hi, Lua. Hi, She Slays. Old Wiseman. And we got everybody here, huh? Everybody's here today. All right, chat. You know what it is. You know how we have to start our day. Let me see. Who knows what I'm about to say? What I want you to put in the chat. Let's see who knows. Let's see who's always here. What I want you to put in the chat right now. How we start off our day. Gotta start off with some positivity. Let's see who knows. I'm not even gonna say it. Let's just see if y'all do it. Let's see. Ah, there we go. There we go. Angel numbers. I'm not in a mood, my flight they're late. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lua, welcome to the official fam. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate you. Thanks for joining the membership. All right, 111 in the chat. Let's see. Today is April 24th. Let's put it over here. It will all pass. The good, the bad, the unknown, everything. It all passes. Give yourself a second to breathe deeply and remind yourself that whatever season you're in right now, whatever is happening in your life today, it will pass. Yeah, hopefully that message reaches someone who needed to hear it today. No matter what you're going through, ups and downs, I want you to remember you are not alone. If you're ever feeling low, you are not alone. And remember, we all go through those ups and downs despite what you see. Okay? Despite what you see, we all go through those ups and downs. Alrighty. Who we got here? Sam. Sam, welcome to the E-Lite membership, Sam. I see you. Get wrecked, good morning to you. One Don, what's up? Good morning to you. How you doing? Can you help me create trade journal in Excel? Not right now because we're streaming. But if you'd like a journal, I have a free or is it just for the members? Hold on. Before I tell you free, hold on. I have a journal in the Discord. I think it's only available to all members though. Let me just double check that for you. I think only members. Yeah, the journal's only for members. So yeah, if you want to join the official fam, there's a journal template there. Sam, wait, Sam, I got you, Sam. Did I get you, Sam? I think I got you, Sam. Welcome to the Elite membership. Dylan, what's up, Dylan? Welcome back. You got the drip on. Appreciate you, Sean. Kajma, good morning. OOC Prince, welcome in. Nice to be here. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much. Thank you for talking in the chat, and thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. All right, chat. We have about 20 minutes, so we are right on time. Let's talk about yesterday while we're waiting for the market open. So does anybody know how I ended off the day? If you follow me on Twitter, you know, if you check out the YouTube community tab, you know, I'm going to put my Twitter in the chat there for you. Or X. I'm sorry. If you follow me on X, chat, okay? Follow me on X. Anyway, let's just get a summary of yesterday. So yesterday was a red day. You saw us on stream. That big old candle, man, that candle blew me out of the water, chat. Oh my goodness. Couldn't even close my trade for a second. But hey, that is why I'm doing low risk in these market conditions, because stuff like that can happen. And if you have a big risk on, well, oh shit. I don't look. Imagine if I had the mini. Imagine if I had 3 contracts on in the minis. Oh shit. Anyway, yeah, so we started off minus $419 on the XFA and minus $419 on 2 of the Take Profit Pro accounts. Again, I'm not trading all 5 together every day, so this is a good example of why I've been splitting them up, because of the market conditions. So that's a total of minus $12.57 on the day. So later on after stream, I locked in. I only looked for one setup. I took it at a really small risk. If I took it at a bigger risk, obviously would have made more. But anyway, made back $900 in losses. So the total ends up being minus 121 on each account, which is a total of minus 336 on the day. So again, started off the day minus 1200, ended off the day minus 336. And that's the total of all the accounts that I'm speaking of. But yeah, instead of minus 400 and something on each account, minus 121 on each account. Now, could I have kept trading? Yeah, there were some cleaner setups later on, but I usually have a cap. If I'm busy, I gotta stick to my schedule. I can't just stay up here on these charts. So I said, let me just look for one more trade. Found a clean setup, put a low risk on it, worked out pretty well, went about my business. And the lesson I have here for you is it's okay to accept a red day. Like, you have to be okay with accepting a red day. It's better to be minus 100 and something on all your accounts than minus 400 and something on all your accounts, or minus 1,000 on all of your accounts, right? So this is why we split up the accounts. Again, I'm not trading all 5 together today. We're mixing it up a little bit. That way, you spread the leverage. You do bad over here, okay, you do good over here. We're spreading the love here. Sounds good? Sounds good? So key tips from that is to stay disciplined, stay focused, don't revenge trade, just focus on your next setup, right? Focus on the process over profit. Focus on the process over profits. I was not focused on the money. Yes, I could have put a bigger risk on that setup and probably I would have made triple what I made, honestly. But I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about finding a good setup, putting a nice, good risk on it. It was a low risk. Trade worked out. Boom. I'm happy. All right. On that note, we're on the Express. I kind of want to get these combines done. We didn't trade these combines at all yesterday. So let's switch from the Express over to the combines. Let's do that now before I forget. Okay. Kajma, good morning to you. Sean, good morning. Oh, wait, I got Sean. Skumar, you're from India. What's up? Welcome in. Is Florida have many sinkholes? I don't know. You're gonna have to Google that. I'm going to Florida next month, so I hope I can subscribe. Have a nice trip to Florida. That's nice. John, good morning, John. Welcome back. The second trade taken with the community? Nope, second trade was off a stream. Nah, I go by how many likes there are. If less than 10% of people like, there's no way on this planet that I would continue trading up here. I gotta trade by myself at that point. Right? We gotta get those likes up for me to stay on and trade. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. For every 100 people, if only 7 people like out of 100, that's not a lot, is it? That's 7%. We got to get up there. We got to get up to like 13%, 15%, at least 13 out of 100 or 15 out of 100. You know what I'm saying, chat? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Becky, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. Jose, good morning to you. Okay, so let's do this. I wanted to go over what we were talking about yesterday while we're waiting for the market open with Michael Patak, the CEO of Topstep. Yesterday, he went on Topstep and clarified himself because obviously he got a lot of backlash from his post about creating an SR or creating a self-regulated thing. He made a good point yesterday. I just kind of want to play it out. He said that people misinterpreted what he said. In summary, what he's saying is when he says to self-regulate, to come together as a team, the prop firms, and self-regulate, he's not saying that Topstep's going to be in control of that. And I think a lot of people took that as, well, how are you going to be the main leader in control of all the prop firms? That sounds like a scam because y'all can make up rules, blah, blah. What he was saying was come together in an agreement and have a third party higher up be in control over all of them. So all the props are on the same level. None of the CEOs are over each other. Have that higher up third party be the one that audits. So they audit payouts, make sure everybody's getting paid, and no one's scamming about, oh, you broke a rule when you didn't. Make sure we audit that. Make sure we audit the company's capital, their cash flow, to make sure that they have enough money to pay people. All those good things, making sure everything they report is real. Did you really pay people this much money? You know, all that good stuff, So that sounds good. And he talked about how it's for the longevity of prop firms. And he brought up a good point when he said that, because he's like, you know what you don't want is too much scamming to go on, because if it does, prop firms could get shut down. The government could turn around and say, you know what? Forget prop firms. We're done. We're banning prop firms. You don't want that to happen. So possibly a self-regulation with a higher up third party overseeing them. Topstep is on the same level as everybody else, right? All the firms are on the same level. The higher up sees them. Everyone has to report their numbers. Everyone has to get audited every quarter. All those good things, making sure everything is fair for the traders. That really could be great for long term, because that could guarantee prop firms sticking around for a long time. So from that perspective, obviously he didn't type all that out on Twitter. So that's what's hard about typing things and typing messages. When you post something, people don't understand your tone because it's words, right, chat? You don't really explain all yourself because you only have so many characters to type out. But yeah, I think from that perspective, we're talking about the longevity of prop firms. That would be great. Because the reason why Forex is banned in the US is because of all the scams and all that stuff. Long story short, what you don't want is you don't want them to turn around and ban prop firms in the next 3-4 years because of the prop firm scams. So let me know what you think about that in the chat. What are your thoughts on that? I'm going to pull up a little bit of what he said. Let me know what you think. What's up, Mal? I see Mal. Nah, he's just mad he's regulated. They're not. Yeah, it could be that too. I agree. I believe that. I believe because they, how do I say this? I don't want to say they're losing money to competition, but I believe because now that there's some great competition, you got Apex and Take Profit Trader running hand for second place here, numbers wise, and favoritism wise by the crowd. Yeah, things are getting a little spooky when competition catches up, right? So yeah, I do agree with that. Good morning, Amanda. Welcome back. Appreciate you coming through. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, we're doing great on those likes, y'all. Let's see if we can get 4 more. Can we get 4 more people to like? Then we'll have 40 likes. We're doing awesome. We are doing awesome. We're overachieving. Y'all are doing great. Let's see if we can just get 4 more. Oh, 3 more. That was quick. 3 more people. Let's see if we can get 3 more likes here. Overachieving right now. It's awesome. Yay, there we go. That was quick. Y'all are like that, man. Y'all are like that. All right, we got about 9 minutes until market open. Let me just pull this up. Where's yesterday's stream?
This week, we're hosting a free trading and investing workshop right here in Scottsdale.
Don't nobody give a damn. Okay, let's see.
He can hear us. Mike, your mic is red. I don't know if that means.
Oh, the question is when was he talking about it?
Long.
I'm gonna assume it was towards the end.
Take that. It looks like the president is speaking. We got something. He would, yeah.
In trades, there's a lot of them.
We've seen
Seen them in the past.
And I don't know. Is this
high here in the equities?
And we're going to keep that up there in
VIP.
It had to be towards the end, right,
We
chat?
saw a huge number yesterday. Someone made like 40 G's, I believe. JD, come on in here. Bottom of the hour coming in. Come on in, JD.
It's an
Okay, this is when he came in.
And the IMF,
We're gonna find it, chat. We're gonna find it.
bank
Which I'm glad he came up here and clarified it. I mean, he kind of had no choice. The post went viral.
Just did, huh? Yeah.
So yeah, if your post goes viral and people misinterpret you, you gotta clarify, right? Can I double like? I appreciate you, Clarence. What's up, Al? Good morning. First time here. Welcome in. Hey, chat, do me a favor. Can we put a W in the chat for Al? Let's show Al how welcoming we are. If you got that W, go ahead and put a W in the chat.
And now we go back
for Al. Let's welcome Al in. What's up, David? Good morning.
JD, come on in here. We got some payouts.
Like saying I'm doing this and you should be, I don't even want to do.
40 G's, I believe.
Let me sign in my kid's account. You're funny.
Come on in, JD. Happy Wednesday.
Hi, Enzo.
Happy Wednesday. It is.
Look at prop firms as a stepping stone. Use them to stack capital, fund personal account. Get out of the mix. Don't have to worry about extra BS. Absolutely, Enzo. I agree with you on that. Absolutely.
Number 1 spot on the big board too.
Kevin G, the one that
Mark
had 400 in their account.
Huge payout a couple weeks ago. And,
Started with
5 days on live.
Let's see.
I want to get a poll going.
Right about there, yeah.
Can't find
Play your
it.
position off if you want to sell it.
Oh, Muhammad.
Muhammad numbers. Mo.
Oh, I
What
want to do
would,
a trading floor murmur, like the murmur of.
Oh, is it here?
confidence. That's the thing. That and have more confidence in. I got out and covered. That was 600.
Okay, it's got to be right here.
I left a bunch on the table for you.
You don't is the market going?
Not have any hidden rules. Must.
Oh, here it is.
Not change, but you have to.
All right, chat. Let's give it a listen here. He's going to explain himself.
Your stop loss doesn't mean that technically that if the market broke that area that
This from yesterday.
you cannot
If
afford
you're just joining us.
to do that actually.
Mhm.
What you can afford is your minimum risk or maximum risk that
But you have to get audited. You have to pay a due because we're going to have this is a third party. It's not run by Topstep at all. Topstep is just one of the participants. We would have to meet the criteria through a third party audit. Hey, here's the criteria. The criteria could be like have 6 months reserves of cash in your thing to payouts, or clear path to live. Must have clear path to live and display that publicly.
So yeah, I guess in a sense it does kind of force people to get regulated low key, huh? If I was in that stream, it would have been like boo, boo, boo. He joined. What's up? I Dad Different. Good morning. They agree to regulate and audit the prop firm's own activities. This will be amazing for prop firm longevity, prosperity, as well as safety of trader earnings. Yeah, the thing is what he tweeted out again yesterday was he was saying he's trying to give a little push on the government to force people to regulate prop firms, which the government's not worried about regulating prop firms right now. It's not a requirement. So if you regulate your prop firm, cool. If you don't, cool. It's not a requirement right now. So what Michael's trying to do is push for it. And I understand why. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's someone who's passionate about the industry. I mean, he's coming from a genuine standpoint to protect traders, because there are people faking numbers and stuff. Now, the things he's mentioning, he already has to do that because he is regulated. So he has to have 6 month, like he said, 6 month reserve and all that. But he also knows that this would knock his competition out of the water as well. Just throwing it out there. It would knock his competition out of the water, because I guarantee you they don't have that. Guarantee they don't.
Must not have any hidden rules. Must.
And I agree with the hidden rules and the hidden fees and all that. Because remember when we were reading Funded Next Futures update? You have to be discreet about your payout and all that other stuff. Like, it should be straightforward. I should be able to go to that website and be like, okay, this is the payout rules. This is the rules to this. Not these, oh, it kind of words this way, but it kind of means this way. No, it should be clear cut. No hidden rules. No maybe possible type of rules that could be possibly interpreted in a different way, because you know what you're doing, Funded Next Futures. And we called that out live.
Not change rules
what,
on
Monday?
Somebody unless it's new accounts only.
Then we call that out.
I don't know.
That's
must have a clear payout policy. That's
not cool.
On the
you invest in something, the rules should be clear as day. Shouldn't have to play guessing games.
Objective, not subjective. Like, these are the things you guys have been talking about.
Yeah, like he just said, rules that are objective. We got to get rid of those rules that are objective. So it's kind of like how I'm up here and there's other live traders up here, and how like all the live traders get called frauds and they get shit, but all the traders who don't actually trade, who present a millionaire lifestyle, make all the money off of YouTube. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like how that's not really fair. All the live traders don't make anything, and then all the people who are frauds make all this money off of YouTube. It's kind of like that, right? It's like, where's the regulation? Where's the fairness? You know what I mean? It's kind of like that, but you don't see us pushing for, well, I guess we can't really push for regulation, but if we could, it is what it is, you know? So I kind of feel like he's in that standpoint where he's like, okay, we're real, we're regulated, our numbers are right, our rules are clear cut up front, there's no objective, maybe it could be this, maybe it could be that, and other prop firms aren't. Well, it is what it is, you know what I mean? You gotta just kind of accept it in a sense. Hope that's his intention. What's up, Steven? It's a cool shirt. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Lots of compliments on the shirt this morning. I didn't know whether to have it open or closed. It's like a sweater. By the way, market opening is coming in 5 seconds. Here we go. 5 seconds. Alrighty. Here we go. By the way, it's a bank holiday for Australian dollar. Just throwing it out there. We do have existing home sales at 10 o'clock. So I may wait till then to trade. Maybe, maybe not. I'm kind of chilling. We're chilling. Not much going on here. Let me see this on the 4-hour. Another gap. Oh, that was the gap from 2 days ago. Never mind. I'm on the 4-hour. Well, I mean, from a standpoint of bullish, it does look pretty bullish, but we are coming up to these resistances, so it's a little difficult to say. A little difficult. I'm going to be patient here because we are really close to the top of this level, so this isn't a spot where I'd make a play yet. Let's see if we touch this level. And I'm gonna put it down to the 3-minute here. It looks like a bullish pendant. That's exactly what it looks like. All right, we got to the top of that level. Let's turn that on. Where's that at? Okay. Good to know. Ah, we're on delay on the wick again. Where's the bottom wick? Where's the bottom wick of the 15-minute? Oh my goodness, the delay. I'm so annoyed. Chat, ever since Topstep changed it to produce their own server, basically, from the CME, with this volume, it's been a bit delayed making these wicks. See, the wick isn't here. And that's super annoying. Super, super annoying. It's annoying because if you hop into something and you put your stop loss somewhere, that wick, you may be like, oh, there's no wick, I'm gonna put my stop loss here, but the wick is really up here. Ah, there we go. It waits for the candle to close to give it to you. They gotta fix that. Although, I guess if you pay for the data, it'll go through. Looks like it established a support on top of here, to me. But I'm just in watch mode here. Nothing, no plays for me. We'll be in watch mode. We did have unemployment claims and all that good stuff this morning at 8:30. Just a heads up, in case you missed it. Lala, Grand Rising, welcome back. Take Profit Traders rules, explanations are very plain, clear, objective, well explained, to the point, and short. Yeah, we did 111 already, Mal, we did. Yeah, I agree, Harmonious. I think Take Profit Trader, here's the thing, the payout split, it's right there in front of you. Same thing with Topstep. Like, everything is pretty clear. Like, you understand, like, if you find it, you can read it and say, okay, boom, that's the payout split. If I get 30 winning days and I could do day, okay, cool. But on funded next futures, when you read the fine print, you're like, wait a minute. It says up to 100% start. It's not clear, it's objective. And it's same thing like when you go to a car dealership, everything better be clear. I'm telling you right now, everything better be clear. You ain't getting my cash. Be upfront. Is it this or is it that? Is it black or is it white? It's a clear-cut answer. You know what I mean, chat? So that's always been a rule of business when you do business with someone or a company, or if you're investing your money in something. You always look for companies that are pretty clear-cut. If it's something that's objective that could possibly be taken in a way purposely, then It's questionable. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes we could take things objectively that aren't objectively because we don't understand. There's a difference between you not understanding and something being worded objectively. You get what I'm saying? There's a difference. If you want to know more of what I'm talking about, go to the Funded Next Futures website and tell me if you can figure out all the rules and understand the payouts and all that. You'll be confused. See if you can adjust the refresh rate at the top. Change the high. Adjust the refresh rate. There's a refresh rate. Refresh rate. Wait, where's that at? Refresh rate. Oh, so would it be here, the data speed? Wait, so if I put this on fast. Wait a minute. If I put that on fast data, and we'll give it a second. Let's refresh. Hold on, we may be on to something. Thank you, learn as you go. Wait, I never even realized that that was there. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, what the? So it's because mine was on medium? Because I didn't have this issue last week. I wonder if, I mean, I don't know how I would click that by accident. Maybe they reset the settings or something. Maybe my settings got reset. Because I didn't start having that issue till this week. Thank you. Extra ass support. Remember I said it looked like it was setting up a support up here? Look how long it took. So extra. So yeah, that works. See, chat, this is why we're all here. See how we all learn from each other? Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing we can all learn from each other. It's kind of watching this here, waiting for that 15-minute candle to close, I guess. Kind of no play here for me. I mean, it's breaking out bullish here, so I'd rather just let it settle. Rather let it settle. I'll wait. And that's buy small risk. Very nice. Took an OG buy entry. You're gonna buy. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's a little chopped. I mean, if you got in down here, you're good. But I wouldn't get in up here because we're already up here. If I would have got in, it would have been closer to down here in the 40s. But yeah, it's too high for me, so I'm just gonna wait. But like candle flip on the 1 minute. Holy. So chat, let me share this with you. I retweeted this yesterday. It says, authenticity doesn't guarantee everyone will like you. It guarantees that you will like you. Aha. Right? Chat, everyone's not going to like you on this planet. I hate to tell you that, but everybody's not going to like you in this world. You're not meant to be liked by everybody. You're not for everybody. You know, everybody has their own cup of tea. We're all different people. But what's important is being true to yourself. If you be yourself, you will be happy. If you try to be something to please others, you're not truly going to be happy deep down. Right? If you're spending money you make some money from trading and you spend it trying to buy a Lamborghini, or you spend it trying to buy all this jewelry or whatever, trying to look rich, and you look back and you're like, wow, I didn't even really like these things. I just bought it so I could post it so people could accept me. Well, then you're living for other people. You're not living for yourself, right? Living for other people. Like me, I don't post my cars online or anything like that because it's not for other people. It's for me. I didn't get my motorcycle because some of you don't know I have a motorcycle. I have a motorcycle too. I don't get my motorcycle to be like, oh yeah, I have this too. It don't matter what people think. At the end of the day, when you go grocery shopping, when you go out and about, when you park your car and you go inside, don't nobody give a damn. Don't nobody give a damn. You know what I mean? When you're not online and it's real life, nobody sees you. Just live your life and be happy. You know what I mean? Yeah, lesson of the day there. Be yourself. Be yourself. Oh, for those of you who like the show Wednesday, like myself, I don't know if y'all saw they dropped that new trailer yesterday. But all this hype about the show, and the second season's not coming out till freaking August. We gotta wait till August. I'm pissed, chat. I'm thinking it's about to come out next month because they keep talking about it, and now we gotta wait till August. It's giving GTA vibes. Straight up, like GTA, just keep delaying. And on top of that, we gotta wait till August, and we can only watch 4 episodes. Then you gotta wait till September, a whole month later, to watch the last 3. What? So I gotta wait till August to watch 4 episodes, and you know I'm gonna watch them all on the same day. Okay? It's gonna be over with in one day, and then I gotta wait another month to watch 3. Bro, these episodes better be 2 hours long. I'm telling you right now. Each episode, 2-3 hours long, and I won't complain. Okay? I need 2-hour episodes. If there's only gonna be 4. Lewis said no way. Let me know in the chat if you watched that show. If you didn't watch it yet, you got time to watch the first season before the second season drops. We walk with money. Tarika, Grand Rising to you. Oh yeah, y'all should be up now. Who was in there? Forex Ninja and 7 took buys, right? Y'all should be up. Up. We are heading up towards those 50s. About to smack 50. Boom, we smacked 50. It may get up to 79 here if you're holding it. Probably gonna get up to 79. But we are in the 50s, so beware. Could be some orders sitting there. 58, 56. Hovering around 58 here. Uh-oh, back down to 50. Yeah, see, 50 is going to be where orders are sitting. People are taking profits here as well. So there's people taking profits here. Nice trade, y'all. Absolutely. Hi, Turkey. You love Wednesday? Nice. Yeah, I enjoyed the show. The show was definitely great. MES headed to UTP. Nice, chef. Let me know in the chat who trades MES. Who else trades MES? Let me know in the chat. By the way, appreciate y'all getting the likes up. We're overachieving today on the likes. You're doing a great job. Doing a fantastic job, chat. Thank you so much. You're doing great. You've been holding it since 6 a.m. Oh, wow. Made 1450 on your combines. Let's go. Very nice. I want to hear future play. Nice. It's nice to hear y'all getting W's in the chat. Is that about 99 points up? Great job, y'all. No greed. She slays. You trade MES too? Okay. Old Wiseman trades MES. Tim trades MES. Okay. Yeah, it's a great pair. It's definitely a great pair. Nice. I'm not sure why Nasdaq is so popular, but I mean, I've been trading NAS for years, so that's why I trade NAS. That's something I've always traded, so it wasn't as popular back in the day. It just was what it was. Back in the day, gold was popular. I think I know what it is. I think it's because people trade what they see other people trade. I always thought it was US 30. Yeah, years ago, US 30 was the popular one. Yep. It's funny how over the years it changes, right? Yeah, when I first started trading, it was US 30 was like the big deal to people. Then it changed to gold was the big deal to people. And lately it seems like Nasdaq is the most popular pair traded. Not just in the world, but if you look at prop firm stats, Nasdaq is the #1 traded instrument too. So the reason why I like Nasdaq is because it has volume. You need volume and momentum, and it gives you ample setups, right? You have so many chances to look for a setup, and those are all great qualities that you need in a pair that you trade. You need ample opportunities and good volume. You can find a pair that does that, then you unlock the jackpot. Miss a train, next train's gonna come eventually. US 30 has nasty wicks. Yeah, that's why I took US 30 off of the lineup, because at the time my risk with US 30 would always be 50 or more points. Always. And at the time with Nasdaq, my trades were always 20 points or less. So I was really capitalizing off of small risk on NAS, and big risk on NAS, and I had small risk on US 30. So I'd get 100 points on US 30 and make like no money. But if I get 100 points on NAS, it was a damn good day because I had a bigger risk on it. So that's why US 30, I put it on the back burner, because at the end of the day, those huge stop losses come with consequences. Comes with lower risk, which is really annoying. You know? So yeah, that's why. But now, I mean, look at these. Now, fast forward, in these current market conditions, stop losses are pretty big on NAS. But it's all good. All right, we got up to that level. I don't know what's going to happen today, chat. We do have news in 12 minutes, so I think I'm just going to wait till after the news, to be honest. ES, good correlation to NAS? Yeah, they correlate. Remember when I used to leave a runner #4? Yeah, I think leaving a runner got popular. But when you do the math and the data for it, it only works out well for you if you have a huge size on. If you're trading with small sizes already, there's no point. Those were the days, though. Those were the days. We're just chilling here. This is the new 15-minute candle. I'd like to make some money on these combines. See if we can get them past this week. Since we haven't traded them, I think, in like 2 days. And we're running short on days, chat. Today's Thursday. I wanted to get it done this week. So I completely forgot about it, but it's all good. I usually hide the balance until we're close, because there's no point in focusing on the balance. Too many people focus on balance. You should be focused on the process over profits. Actually, I think if we hit this goal, then we beat it. I don't remember where I'm at. I think we're halfway there. Are we halfway there, chat? See, I've been switching these out, so I forget. I think we're at the halfway point. Any option traders in here? Oh, thank you for saying that. So yesterday, somebody asked me about if there were any prop firms for option traders. And I actually saw yesterday, I forget their name, but some popular trader on Twitter, they just created a options prop firm and it's in the testing phase. So yeah, I believe they said they're going to have futures as well, but it's going to be for option traders and for future traders, I guess. And it's in the testing phase. It's in the startup phase, but they plan on comparing their rules to other companies and having the best rules possible for traders. So we'll see what happens. I'll tell you more when I hear more about it, but I scrolled by that yesterday. It was a viral post. Somebody who's popular. But yeah, I won't be surprised if we start to get option firms moving into the prop firm space later this year, because people keep talking about it. So somebody will probably make it happen, right? Option prop firm, gonna check them out. But my thing with options is options is no joke. I mean, you can really quadruple up your money. So I don't really see the point in an options prop firm, to be honest. I don't see the point in it because you can start yourself. So yeah, I don't see a point in it. It's not the same as day trading. I don't know. I just don't see a point in it. Now, day trading is a little different when it comes to your risk and your capital for the day and all that good stuff. But option trading, I mean, you can throw $100 in and get started, and you can flip that to thousands. You know what I mean? You can't do that with day trading. You put $100 in your account, you can only risk so much per trade. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see how that goes, though, I guess. Good morning, Ian. What's up, Ian? How's it going? Chat, we do got news coming up. We got news coming up in 7 minutes. Waiting for this news. As we established, it's on this bullish breakout, so gotta wait. Gotta wait, right? Gotta wait. Waiting patiently. We'll see how it goes. I got something cool that I'm probably gonna add to the stream. Actually, I'm not gonna tell you yet. You have to wait. Maybe for next month. Next month's coming up soon, right? Oh, did y'all see this crap? Hold on. Let me pull up Twitter here. Did y'all see this crap? This is viral on TikTok. So this lady here, she has 8 kids, okay? And on her TikTok, this is just like a summary of her TikTok, but on her TikTok, I don't know why her TikTok is viral. It's so stupid. Her and her 8 kids, and I guess her baby daddy, whatever. She shows off how much money she spends on the EBT card and all the food they eat. And I'm trying to figure out why having an EBT card is a flex. Let me mute this. Unlimited snacks at the gas station. The reason why she has a 3,000 limit on her EBT card every month, The reason why her limit's that high is because she got all them damn kids. It is not a flex. This is what our tax dollars go to, chat. Idiots like this. This is the problem. How do you celebrate? How do you celebrate having an EBT card? How is that something to celebrate? Just dumb. That's the baby daddy. We look like they at Chili's. Look at all the groceries they got. Look at all that food. Y'all don't even eat right. Showing off that they can get 2 full carts of groceries. They just said, dang, 3K? Yeah, well, 8 kids. So you know how the government does. When the government calculates how much you're getting a month and all that, the more kids you have, the more money you get, because you get it per kid. Just like in taxes. Oh, some of you don't have kids, so you probably don't know. And if you do have kids, you may not have that low income. So let me tell you, since I'm from areas like this, let me tell you something. People who have like 4 or 5 kids, chat, they be getting back like 10K in taxes, chat. They barely make that in a year. Oh, they do. And they just spend it on nothing. Like freaking idiots. That's why they're broke. Oh, I'm telling you firsthand. I know. I've known in person. Seen it in person, chat. See, a lot of people don't know this because they're not in situations like this. But yeah, they'll get back like 10, 12K, almost 15K in taxes. And it's meant to help you. It's meant to help you get out of your damn situation. But these idiots spend it doing dumb shit like this. This is where your tax dollars go to. Idiots like this. This is the problem with society. People act like they have no IQ. They act like they have no type of sense. And I'm going to speak from perspective of black people. It's one thing. Trigger warning. So leave the stream if you're going to get triggered, because I'm about to start talking about race. So leave the stream right now if you're going to get triggered. Come back to the stream in like 5 minutes. Or if you don't want to leave the stream, mute the stream right now if you're going to get triggered. Ready? 5, 4, trigger warning. 3, turn the volume down. I'm telling you. 2, 1, trigger warning. All right. Black people want to say that white people are racist, but let's actually break this down. If you act like a productive member of society, maybe people won't look down on you. If you actually can speak proper, act like you have a damn IQ, stop celebrating dumb shit like this, and actually act like a decent freaking human being, maybe people wouldn't look down on you, idiots. Now there's a whole freaking group of y'all that do this. The majority of y'all act like freaking imbeciles. So why do you think people look down on you, dummies? I don't get it. No shit. Guess what? Guess what? And I know what they mean. I know they give us faces everywhere we go. But guess what? Me being me, and I live in a predominantly white rich neighborhood, I get smiles all the time. They smile, they say hi to me all the time. They like me. You know why? Because I act like a productive member of society. Act like I have some freaking sense. I dress well. I talk well. I'm nice. I'm not extra. I'm a decent human of society. So maybe if you start acting like a decent human, people would freaking look at, you know what I'm saying, chat? You know what I'm saying? Okay, we're gonna leave it there. All right, everyone can come back. Everyone could turn your sound back up. We're good to go. Trigger warning's gone. Trigger warning's gone. I had to say it, chat. I had to say it. Because we got idiots. We got idiots who just make us all look bad. So of course they're gonna group you all together. If 80% of y'all are doing this shit, of course they're gonna group you all together, and then you get mad that they're grouping you all together. Well, maybe if 80% of y'all weren't doing it, you know? You know? Imagine if y'all started acting like productive members of society. Now, there are a lot of us who do, but because there's a big chunk who don't, it overshadows the ones who do. It needed to be said. Thank you. It needed to be said. Maybe if 50% of us acted like some sense, they'd be like, you know what? Okay, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe we can get the rest of y'all to start acting right. But no, if 80% of y'all act a certain way, no, they're going to group us all freaking together. What do you think? I'm telling you, it would go away. You want to cry out about racism and all this other shit? It would go away if you act freaking normal. And always reacting in a violent way. Don't get me wrong, I get it. I get it. I grew up in those places. That's the other thing people have to realize. See, you only know what you know. Sorry, chat. Trigger warning's back. Trigger warning is back. Go ahead and mute yourself if you can't take it. Mute the stream. Leave the stream if you can't take it. Trigger warning's back. But it's like, what was I saying, chat? I forgot what I was saying. I'm serious. I'm laughing, but I'm serious. I'm serious. The downfall to it is you only know what you know, chat. So people also have to remember that. Like, if people are raised in a certain area, you only know what's around you. So as someone who's raised in an area like that, you only know what you know. Unfortunately. And in a sense, you kind of just give up in a sense because it's like, you don't know anybody who's successful. You don't know anybody who has a decent job. You don't know anybody who talks proper, acts proper. All you know is violence. That's what you're taught. That's what you know. You only know what you know. All you know is you need to defend yourself. You've been triggered your whole life to react. So of course that's all you do when you go out in public. You know what I mean? So people don't understand that side of it. It's basic stuff. But again, we can't just blame society for the demographics. You have to be able to recognize that and say, let's do better. How about we recognize that and say, okay, let's do better. That would make a difference. But unfortunately, humans, not all humans, but a lot of humans are just dumb. So there's nothing we can do about that, chat. And when I say that, I mean they make dumb decisions. Humans in general. So hey. Okay, trigger warning's off. Okay, y'all can come back. You can turn up the sound again. You can come back to the stream. Trigger warning's gone. I promise, trigger warning's gone. It had to be said, chat. It had to be said. So we got the news going on here. I was waiting for this news. New home sales here. New home sales here. We got about 11 minutes left. That was their main goal. You know it, Lala. See, you got it. You catching on. Exactly. That was their main goal. Let's keep these people in this society so that all they know is what they're surrounded by. Again, chat, you only know what you know. You can't blame the kid. The kid grows up in a home that's violent, a neighborhood that's violent. Being at home isn't safe. Being outside isn't safe. All you know is defending yourself. All you know is toxicity. It's toxicity from the day you freaking wake up to the day you go to bed. And most of y'all don't know shit about that. You don't. You didn't grow up in one of them places. You're not really from the trenches. If you are, you know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about. So you got to remember, you got to take that little innocent kid who grew up with nothing but toxicity. They only know what they know. You only know as much as your parents teach you, right? Now we expect this kid to be a productive member of society. So it's really the parents. Parents got to get better. Everybody got to get better. You know, they have a saying, they have an old school saying, just kids become just adults. You ever hear that saying, chat? Just kids become just adults that are just in jail. Anybody ever hear that saying before? Tyler Perry had that saying. It's a really good saying. Oh, they're just kids. No, they're not just kids. They're humans that you're raising to be productive members of society, and you're not raising them to be productive members of society. And then that person becomes an adult. Now what? Well, now you can't tell them what to do. Somebody has to want better. Exactly. Somebody has to want better. And to want better, you need hope, right? You need hope. And most people don't have hope, unfortunately. Most people don't believe in themselves. You know? That's the tough part. I remember growing up, when I got my license, one of my cousins that's the same age as me, he was like the only one who didn't have his license yet. And we're like, yo, like, you walk everywhere, you take the same bus everywhere, just get your license. Like, and he was like, what's the point of me having my license? My mom never had a car. We can't afford a car anyway. I can't afford a car anyway. What's the point of me having a license? And it's kind of like, wow. You know what I mean? So it's like, people don't, again, when you grow up seeing your parents have lack, a lot of times people look at that, kids as they get older, they're like, oh, well, never had this anyway, why try? It's very tough to see those type of mindsets, you know? But instead of that pushing you to say, we never had that, so why would I try? It should push you to say, you know what, we never had that, so let me go get it. Right, let me go get it. Hi, does Topstep allow Indian accounts? Hi, I'm not sure, but you can check on the website. I'm sure you get a very quick answer. They have an AI bot too, so you can get an instant answer. Go to the chat help there. We are just bullish. 15-minute candle does close in about 6 minutes, chat. We are just, wow. We are up there. What's up, Mosimi? About to place a buy order, shatter this bull run. A lot of people narrow-minded. Yep, that's what should be the main goal, to want to be plus better. Yes. All right, chat, give me 30 seconds. I'm gonna feed the dogs. I'll be right back. Just waiting for this 15-minute candle to close, and then we'll see if we can get a piece of this. We got about 6 minutes, but I'll be back in 30 seconds. Just give me.
in a mood, cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo parked in a-
All right, chat, I'm back. What's up? We are here. Big bulls. Big bulls. Oh, wait, what happened? No more big bulls. What's going on? What is going on here? Coming back down. That's quite the engulfing candle on the 1 minute. Let's check that out. Oh, 35 points. All right, 35 points. Let's see, chat. I'm excited to get into a trade today. After all this watching. Nas is being Nas. Blanca, welcome to Super Supporter. I see you there. Welcome in. I think we got what did we get? 3 new members today. Welcome to all the members. Lua, Sam, and Blanca. Welcome, welcome to the community. Make sure y'all join the Discord so you can get that journal template download. Speaking of, let me see who joined. Yeah, some people didn't get accepted because the way they answered the questions. So chat, let me just explain that. What instruments do you trade, or like what pairs do you trade? So like, do you trade Nasdaq? Do you trade MES? Do you trade Forex? Like what do you trade? Stocks, options, whatever. What pairs do you trade? That's what instruments mean. Some people are putting a laptop. And that's actually the last couple of days people are putting laptop. So just clarifying for you. And the why do you want to join this community? You're putting yes as an answer. Why do you want to join this community? Yes. Well, yes is not an answer. I'm sorry to tell you that. Yes is not. The question wasn't do you want to join? The question is why do you want to join? So saying yes to that is not going to get you in. Just letting you know. Why do we do this, chat? Well, there's a lot of scammers that join, and it's definitely helped keep the scammers down from making fake profiles and messaging y'all and spamming y'all. So if you're wondering why there's applications, it's because it's slowing down the scammers who join and spam the server, and it's actually worked really well. So that's why we have applications, just in case you're wondering. So yeah, yes is not an answer. Good morning, William. All right, let's see here. 15-minute candles getting ready to close. 10 seconds. All right, so we came down to that moving average, but all we did was bounce off of it. My goodness. I'm just gonna take it zone by zone. That's all I can really do here. So we're inside of this area. If we continue up, I'll look towards that area. But as far as continuing up, you know how I tell you don't catch a falling knife? Sometimes it's hard to get into something that's already been quite bullish. So I'm wondering if there's something I missed. Not really.
You wanna come in and play with the goat. You wanna come in and play with the goat.
Thanks for subscribing. This may be the top of it, actually. This may be the top of it. So what I'd like to do is take a look at that opening range today and maybe do some anchoring on these news candles and then see what we got. All right, so let's take the opening range at 930. It's way down here. Pretty far away from it. If we do get sells back down, okay, about 100 points away. It's not too far away, actually. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and anchor. We had unemployment news at 8:30. Yep. I just want to see something. 9:30. And 10 o'clock. Okay, I could see this coming down here. I do believe that we kind of top this out here. But the problem is so stop loss going to be 44. That may not be bad. That may not be bad, chat. I'm kind of liking this a little bit for sells. I'm just trying to decide if I want to take an impulse entry or wait, because I'm not too good at impulse entries. I have a feeling I should wait a little bit. I'm gonna go with my feeling to wait. Chief, you might get stopped out. I thought you were in buys. Oh, okay. Look how that candle closed. Okay, I like the way that candle closed. I like this. May give this a sell. We can break through that low. We can break this 3-minute low. Settle down to where? 79. 821. That's pretty far, huh? $180 points. I didn't see what I want to see yet, so I'm holding off on it. Holding off on it. We're doing the opposite now. That's okay. I'm cool with that. Milo, sit down. I see you. Sit down. Yeah, I see everything. My dogs are giving me that look like, how'd you know? How you see us? They both look like a deer in headlights. I know every time they're about to do something, chat. Every time. I'm on it. 5, 4, 5, 3 booked. I'm not sure what that means. You have cats? No, I have dogs. So the reason why I didn't want to take it impulse and I wanted to wait for extra confirmation is this is why. Because when we retrace back down to this area, yeah, it could look like a sell setup, but also you got to remember this is an area where we could create a support, and that's exactly what price did. So That's why I said I was feeling a little wary about the impulse, because, well, this is an area where we could create a support, right? So a little tricky area. They did push through this low a little bit. What a fake out that was. I'm sure somebody took a sell there. Avoiding fake outs 101. Trying to avoid the fake outs. All right, let's see. And also, remember when we came down here, we came right down here, we bounced off of the moving average. We didn't really like push through it. So the fact that we didn't really push through it signals that maybe the sellers weren't that strong in that area, right? It was a sell trap, seller's trap. Here come the buyers. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna put my dogs up because they're frightened and I can't have that distraction while I'm on stream. Give me 1 second. Alrighty, I'm back. The dogs are away, chat. Dogs are away. Let's see what my T says. You know my T always has positive quotes. It says, be kind to others, but always be compassionate to yourself. It's a good message. Yeah, a lot of people forget to be kind to themselves. What about you, chat? What about you? You know? Just passed my first combine on Topstep. How long does it take for them to confirm I passed? Congratulations. First of all, congratulations. Chat, can we get a W in the chat for unexpected? Can we get some W's going? Can we get that congratulations? Love to hear that. And you have to wait till the end of the day, till the market closes for it to register. So as soon as the market closes after 5 p.m., you'll get an email. There we go. Look at that. Look at those W's there. Y'all are quick. Y'all are on it. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all are so quick. Let's see. All right, back up. Back up we are. Is there any other news? Let me just double check. No. Is Trump speaking today? Probably. Let's see how Topstep's doing today, chat, while we're missing out. I feel like I'm missing out on the fun today, chat. I really feel like I'm missing out on all the fun.
Dakota, short one.
Come on, Bill. Don't let me interrupt.
Let's see how they did this morning. Dakota's up 7,000. No surprise, because he trades big. Jack is up. Okay. And they got this trader on. This trader's down 244. It's not too bad. It looks like Dakota's having a great day, up 7 grand. That's a damn good day, yeah. Nothing like being up 7,000 on the day. Want to see price take out the previous day high before getting short. We're so close. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Lindsay, for the info. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Let's see here. Oh, speaking of chat, I know Apex had that 90% off sale. $16 ain't too damn bad, but I will tell you, if you're already working on something, don't just go try to buy it, chat. Switching prop firms is not going to make you pass a challenge. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind. If you're already working on something, stick to what you're working on, right? If you're working on Topstep, you're working on Take Profit Trader, whatever you're currently working on, focus on getting that done. And then, you know, then you can branch out. The goal is to invest money in this and get your investment back multiplied, right? It's a great stepping stone. I don't have any levels up here. Uh-oh. But yeah, it's a great stepping stone. So my advice is to treat it that way. You know? Forgot I deleted this level yesterday and I never put it back. Let me just make sure we're good to go. So I'm going to throw that in there, and I'm going to throw one more. And delete that one too. Let's change the scale. All right, we're good to go. Let's go bring it back down. Okay, so I was just adding some levels. I deleted those yesterday. Okay, we should be good. Should be good. Ooh, what happened to the music? What happened to the music? All right, go to the next playlist, it looks like. Had to go watch Future's video to get that song. My stomach is just growling away. Dad, I'm hungry. Anybody else hungry, chat? Y'all hungry? I got my tea, but the tea ain't. The tea ain't, listen to me. The tea is not doing the job today. It's just not. I feel like I'm drinking nothing. Coffee does the job. You know, you drink coffee, you're like, oh, okay, coffee kind of gets the hunger away for you for a little bit. Having a hard time passing my Topstep challenge, but my Forex personal account's doing just fine. The truth is, I love MT5. Having a hard time with the other platforms. Comfortability is, it's probably just comfortability. It's all in your head, right? So when you're too comfortable with something, and when your comfortability is being tested, usually it's all in your head. So the skill should transfer no matter what. Like, if I'm playing basketball, whether I'm playing indoor, because playing indoor is different than playing outdoors, whether I'm playing indoor or outdoor, or whether the wind is blowing outside, or it's a bad court, good court, slippery floor, I still have to bring my skill to that court, regardless of it being a different platform, being a different court. You know what I mean? When you fly out to go play at I almost said an enemy. Oh my goodness. When you fly to go play at an enemy's court, no. When you fly to go play at another team's home court advantage, as we say it. Why they say home court advantage? Because that's where they practice. That's their hoop. That's their gym, right? That's where they're most comfortable at. You're mostly comfortable in your comfortable state. But the thing is when we fly out, when we go play at other basketball courts with other teams, even though it's not all the way comfortable, you're there to transfer your skills. So try to think of it that way. It's the same thing like anything else. You are transferring your skills. It's not going to be all the way comfortable and in the beginning. But you know, as you do it, as you go through college and you play professionally and you do it all the time, you eventually get used to it, right? You know what I mean? So chat right here, I'm kind of looking to see if we I feel like we may get a sell-off. I'm just trying to wait patient for it. We been took out the highs. Took out the highs a long time ago. Asia highs, London highs. We're kind of up towards New York highs from yesterday. This is New York highs of yesterday. I'll just tag it so you can see it, but that's literally New York highs from yesterday. Just closed out for a little over 140 points. Nice. Only one contract though, so I netted 721. Let's go, Ian. That's what I'm talking about. Wait till Ian starts adding to positions. Those positions are gonna look crazy. Great job. You know what can be hard about trading chats? We don't get these trendy days too much. So every time we get these trendy days, we're like, we're looking for the sell-off. Where's the sell-off? Where is it? You know? Where is it? You start hunting it down all day, and meanwhile the market's like, I'm going up. I'm going up. You know? I'm going up. But I did label out New York highs from yesterday, so just take note, we are getting up there. We definitely are. Actually, while we're waiting, was this a range? 1030. Oh, right here, right here, right here. On top of the range would be over here. Top of the range is there, bottom of the range is here. Wait, this is a big... Oh, this is a huge thing. So it basically filled this out. I see. So if we come back down towards this and get a drive back down, that could work too. But hey, we don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. But I'll mark out the top of... I'm just gonna put a line here instead of drawing a box. This is from yesterday. top of the opening range of yesterday. Just putting some notes on the chart here, chat. We don't need to put yesterday. We can just put what it is. Can I make these a different color? I feel like white is blending in. I can't even like see it. I need something that's gonna stick out to me. This will stick out to me. I think the pink. We're going with the pink. Every time frame is bullish. That's funny. All right, there we go. We touched yesterday's New York highs. Wow. Will we find a resistance here? There has to be orders sitting here. There's no way. Look at this hourly candle. Oh my goodness. Basically filled out that wick. My goodness, chat. Somebody sent me breakfast. My stomach is going crazy. Anybody want to donate Lynn some breakfast this morning? I'm just playing. I'm just playing. You don't have to do that. Yeah, let's see. I'm not playing about being hungry though. I am hungry. Jeez. Well, I'm keeping it on the 3-minute. What a bullish day, huh? We are above yesterday's highs. Look at there. Wow. What a day. Incredible. Oh, wait. About to get impulsive out here, Chad. It's about to get impulsive. We about to get impulsive. Love to take an impulsive sell here. But let's see. Let's add some bank zones while we're waiting. I got 9 seconds. Alright, we'll take a look at the 50s. 150. There was definitely a lot of orders sitting there. A lot of people took sells there. Makes sense. A lot of people took sells there. That's heavy. What are we looking like on the 1 minute? You know me, chat. I try not to be the first of the sellers. So I'll let them carry this down a bit and we'll see what happens. Look at the sellers, man. They stepped right in very quickly here at these highs. Pretty good push down. I wonder what's gonna happen when we come down to this moving average here. That's kind of what I'm looking to see here. We can do that. I'm also paying attention that we're on the 50s, which is where people are going to have orders sitting. So here comes the buyers. Of course, buyers are going to have, you know, buys right here at the 50s. So yeah, this is going to be one of those things where evaluating the behavior of price, right? What levels can we hold? What levels can we not hold? Right now the buyers are the strongest, so for me to get in sells, I want to be confident that we got this. Looks okay. Where's the next pivot? Right here. 163. We're in the 140s, so 163. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're in watch mode. We are in watch mode. We'll see though. Next couple minutes may give us something. You never know. I'm excited to see how this one turns out here. Okay, new 3-minute candle. That looks good. That looks pretty good. So my only problem with this is that we have this moving average very close. Very, very close. That's my only problem with impulsing this here. Let's see what happens when we touch this. Let's see what happens. What happens when we touch this moving average? Do we bounce? Do we push through? What are we doing? Here we go. Here we go. What happens here? What's gonna happen? Here we go. Boom, we touched it. All right. Are we gonna push through or what? Let's see where this candle closes. We've got about 25 seconds. I really want to see how this candle closes here. Whoa! Alrighty, alrighty. That's a statement. Whoa. What's going on, chat?
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Add one more zone here. This is looking pretty heavy. I didn't want to impulse it as a first seller, but we'll see if we can get some type of entry on this. It's pretty heavy though right now. Closure in 20 seconds. Let's see if the buyers test this out, because we're getting towards the top of this opening range. Maybe I'll change the color of this. The top of this opening range here. So let's see if the sellers. Yeah, see how we had two bounces here? I'm sorry, not the sellers. Oh my God, I said it wrong. I want to see if the buyers test this out. We got two bounces here. So the buyers are fighting back right now, but I want to see them fail. You know, I want to see them fail, because if they fail, then sellers got the momentum, right? So that's what I'm waiting to see. 60 points away. There we go. There goes a little bit more of a test. A little bit more of a test here. Just left us like nothing. That's funny. Yeah, I'm looking to take a sell. Definitely looking for a sell. Put my stop loss above here. Let's go one more time. Alrighty. Looking for this sell. Looking towards this area down here. $2,600 trade. Well, actually, we can't go over 1,500, but we can't go over 1,500. So let's just do that right there. So working on two of these pro accounts. I could withdraw from these accounts every single day if I want to. Over here, working on the combines. I feel like my TP should be up here. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. Got a brand new 3-minute candle here. $30 seconds on this 5-minute candle. Could definitely see why we're bouncing here. If you were to put on, let me do all this stuff in my chart. If you were to put like a range on this, we kind of broke through it. Now we're coming up to retest. We can hold this and come back down, then I'll move my stop loss down to here for 265, and then I may just add to it or just keep it that way. Actually, no, I'm not going to add to this trade because we're risking 340. If I add to it... Wait, what number was this? 60. Yeah, I think it'll be more than 340 if I add. So yeah, no adding. Unless it's like way down here or something. Hopefully didn't get caught up in this range. Looking to see if we can stay below this moving average. If we did, it's possible that we come up higher one more time. Kind of like what it did yesterday. It took like a mini sell-off and then it came up and it made one more high and then it did its big sell-off. So that's why my stop loss is here, because if we start pushing through that moving average, I'd like it to cut me there and then I can wait and look for another opportunity, you know. Now this rejection I like, so I'm gonna move my stop loss down a little bit from 340 to 304. That looks good. That's what it looks like on the 3-minute. Looks like we could be getting a candle flip play. If it pushes through, that'll be a candle flip setup. 5-minute has about 2 minutes left on it here. 15-minute is halfway done. So yeah, at this point that we came back down here, if we come back up, probably not going in my favor. So that's why I moved my stop loss down, because my stop loss should be where it invalidates the trade. You have like 40 bucks of reverse small trade. Sorry, chat. I know I've been missing your chats. What's up, chat? Who's still here? Let me know in the chat who's still here. Who is still here in the chat? Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. Yeah, we're in a little bit of a choppy range territory, unfortunately. Choppy range, choppy range. Candle closed as a doji. That means they don't know what to do with it. No bueno, no bueno. No bueno. Alright, stopped out of that one, chat. Stopped out. Looks like the buyers held their ground here at the top of this range. I labeled it because I didn't want to draw a big box, but the buyers are not letting this get below the top of this range. Jeez, we got a good drop in here. We got a good drop in here. Still can't hold our ground here. We don't have enough sellers on our side right now. Let's see though. Let's see though. I have a feeling that it may just want to create another high before coming down. Because we're doing this thing. ranging. So I have a feeling, yep, right at this level. Let's see it. Maybe creating another high. Locked in, I love that. Locked in. Got about 3 minutes till this 15-minute candle closes here. Let's see, chat. Let's get those likes up, chat. Let's get those likes up. We're starting to slack a little bit on those likes. Let's get it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing. We got to get up to 100. We got to get up to 100. There's been 700 people here today. 700 different people here today so far. All right, so like I said, I'm looking to see if we create another high here. I'm gonna give it another opportunity. I'm just curious on what this looks like. Probably enter with a 4. Just waiting. Just waiting here. They try to trap all the sellers before they actually sell it off, eh? Still looking for sales. I'll tell you when I'm not looking for sales. There's only so many things that would invalidate it. Right now, I'm still looking for them. I'll tell you when I'm not. Brand new 15-minute candle here. Brand new 30-minute as well. Keep that in mind. Supreme Shop updated. I feel like we just looked at that drop. They just got another new drop. Dave spamming the official logo. Dareska Halens, I'm here just dealing with an issue. I'm sorry to hear that. And Citro's locked in. As long as we don't break the ultimate highs, I'll be looking for sells. If we break those ultimate highs, I'm not gonna look for sells no more. It's like pulling teeth. Oh. All right, we're gonna enter sells again. Stop loss. It's gonna be up here. Looking for like down this area, so I guess down here. $150 points looking for. May add to this actually. Bring my stop loss down here. 182. Yeah. Alright, add it to the position. 25 points of a risk. Going for 23.90, which will be a 4K day on the pro accounts, which I could withdraw today, of course, if I want. If we get this, let's see how this turns out. A little bit. Pretty good position on this. Jeez, another stop out here. All right. Another trap. In the trap. In the trap. Can't win today, huh? Can't win. Well, on that note, I'll probably just wait till later on to trade. Probably wait till power hour time. Or maybe a little before that. And see what I get. Because usually I find something good around that time anyway. So I'll probably wait till then. We ever trade gold again? Probably. Probably. It's just easier to focus on one pair on stream with people always asking which pair we're on as if they can't see the watermarks. but it's easier to focus on one pair at a time while you're streaming. It's a lot easier to focus on 2 pair when you're not streaming. When's power hour? Power hour is usually around 2 o'clock, 2 to 3 usually. How many accounts you're trading with TPT? I have 5 pro accounts right now. I'm trading 2 of them. Trying to find opportunity, but gold is stuck in a pinch. Is it? Let's see. Yeah, this is why I switch accounts around too, because it gives leeway. I guess on a smaller time frame, the trade was from here to here, eh? Small setup. But yeah, as long as we didn't break these highs, I was looking for sells. So we'll see, chat. We'll see. I'm gonna probably stick around, see what I see in the market. May give it a couple minutes and see if I still like some setups here. Alrighty, but we're gonna end the stream there. Let's see how many likes we got. We got 793. I think we're gonna end the stream here, chat. I'm gonna go ahead and continue trading. I'm probably gonna go eat first though. I'll probably eat and then come back. See if I see some things. I'll take some smaller setups. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty. Sound good? Sound good? Because I'm really hungry. Y'all been hearing me say I'm hungry for the last like hour. I am though, I really am. So I'm gonna get some food in my brain and get that brain power going. And then come back nice and fresh on these markets. And we'll see how we end the day. I think we'll end the day just fine, honestly. At least break even is good to go with me. Go eat, boss. Later, guys. Stay green. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Stay green, guys. Yeah, y'all. Stay green. Those of you who were green today. Those of you who passed your challenges today. You did a great job. So, fantastic. I'm proud of y'all. I'll see you in the AM. If you're a member, I'll see you tonight. Sounds good. Sounds good. Alrighty, chat. I'm out. Have a good one. Don't forget to smile today, okay? Don't you forget to smile. If you didn't smile yet, smile. It's a good day to have a good day. Better smile. Alright, I'll see you. Have a good one, y'all. Thank you so much.